What's up, Zombie Slayers? This is KJ48, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play for 7 Days to Die. This is going to be a single-player Let's Play. We are in Alpha 15.94, a new build, and this is Episode 1. Now, we're going to quickly go over the two big points with this build that I found. We're not going to go over the build too much, because it's only really two big points for me. They added a White River Citizens quest to find a trader outpost. The quest is received when completing the basic survival quest chain. So as you can see right here, we have Journey to Settlement, to where I have to locate a trader. So let's open up our quest journal and take a look at this. All right. We have proved to be more capable, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so they want me to find the trader. So I think the trader's supposed to show up somewhere on the map. I will look for that off camera, though, because that could be pretty boring, so I'm not really sure how that works. We'll look into that in a minute. They've also changed the way traps work. Traps are now rebalanced. Barbed wire fence slows enemies. Spike traps kills them, and log spikes are more durable. Now, they have also, they didn't say this in a changelog, but they sneaky devs. These spikes now cost 100 wood. This is going to be, I don't have a lot of experience with these. I've not made these a lot, but these seem to maybe be end game material now. I mean, originally people were making these and throwing them down at zombies walking at them, and I don't think the devs like that. They don't want them being used like that, so they up the cost, which I don't really know if that's really going to matter much. But for me personally, these are going to be more end game. These are supposed to be the zombie killers, but they break easily. So I'm thinking log spikes at the wall, and these spikes behind it, possibly. I don't know. I have no plans to make these anytime soon, but I'm thinking maybe late game I might make those. This is a different seed as well. My seed was a little buggy, or some people were saying my seed might have been bugged last season because, I don't know, I was in desert, but I wasn't in desert, and people were telling me I'm in savanna biome or crazy biomes. I don't really know. I wanted a new seed. So the seed for this one is, I'll put it in the description, it is 846-192-3370, and I did scout out this town beforehand, and I spawned right here, and I just came to this town, and I did find a prison. I made sure there was a prison in it, and, you know, here we are. We're back in the prison. It is day 2. We have some work to do. I went ahead, you guys are going to love this, I went ahead and took Sexual Tyrannosaurus. Yes, I know, guys. All right. You're all happy about that. Great. Yeah, I'm kind of digging Sexual Tyrannosaurus. We've got more points to spend now. Also, it's harder to get steel tools. Steel tools help because they're slower, so it gives you chances to gain stamina back quicker as you swing. But steel tools are a lot harder to get to. Also, the tools we're using aren't going to be as good as they once were because spam crafting has been nerfed, you know, so on and so on. I also took Pummel Pete, and I took Quality Joe. And my next one will probably be Miner 69er. I'm going to do some looting off camera. I know you guys do not want me starting over like this all the time. This is an experimental branch. There's nothing we can do about that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this series I'm going to speed up the series until episode 6. And I will be doing looting off camera until episode 6. You guys, if you think I'm a cheater, so be it. I don't cheat. I know it. Anyone who knows me knows I don't cheat. So whatever. But this is the stuff I got so far. I killed some animals, got some animal hide. I took apart a ton of leather in that hotel. I went and took apart like more than half the couches in that hotel. Got a ton of leather, and you know, not too much else. We got a lot of coffee beans. There's a lot of coffee beans in that hotel. So, but other than that, you know, oh, we got a treasure map. We should probably go for that. We should do that today. Maybe we should do this today. These treasure maps are supposed to be really good. Alright, we won't do that today, but we'll do that before day 6. So, I went ahead and gathered everything I think I'm going to need for the forge. Bellows, so I got bellows right here. Yeah, we've got all of that. And the forge itself takes... Sorry. The forge itself takes, we need some more small stones. Alright, we'll get some more small stones today. But there is there's a couple nice buildings in this town, and one of the buildings is a Born and Noble. And I'm going to be looting off camera, but I really don't want to loot a Born and Noble off camera. So I figured we'd come back. Like I said, this is going to be a really quick, you know, couple days for you. I'm going to cut a lot of this stuff out, and we're going to try and get to day 6 as soon as possible. But I do want to loot the. Sorry, I keep calling it Born and Noble, don't I? I want to loot the Cracker book on video. So that's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna loot the Cracker book. We're gonna talk a little bit. And this has been a really cool update. All their updates have been really, really good. By the way, there's a working stiff as well. All their updates have been really, really just phenomenal updates. We knew when I was playing this experimental, guys, we knew I was going to have to restart a lot. So, you know, it is what it is. What do I need for the bow? You know, some plant fibers. Want to get a new bow. There we go. Scrap that. There's been a ton of animals in this world, too, which is really nice, man. I've killed pigs, I've killed deer, and I still see a deer over here, man. It's pretty crazy. This is a really nice town. No joke. Really nice town. I'm gonna plan on tonight getting up to 2 forges and doing the anvil trick all night to level up my toolsmithing, crafting clubs and all that good stuff. I'm not gonna get caught inside there, though. Oh boy, we got a lot of zombies here. All right, guys, we're about to get into the you-know-what. By the way, I didn't change my video settings, and I'm not even rendering a video right now. And my frames are in the toilet compared to what they were before. So I'm thinking that once you explore the area that you're in, I think your frames will be much better. You just have to kind of like go around the area you're in it for a while, because I was getting like well over 50, 60 frames per second last time, and now they're kind of dipping a little bit. Although it might have something to do with all the zombies. Right. Whoops. See, what people were doing was, in the position I'm in right now, they would lay down the spikes and it would just stop and like really mess up the zombies bad. I've done that before. In the past, I don't do it anymore because I don't really need to. Maybe if you're playing on higher difficulty or always run, you might want to do that kind of stuff, but I don't need to on the settings I'm playing on. And I think it is a little lame, personally. I don't mind if anyone wants to do it. You know, God bless them. I'm not judging them. I'm just saying I don't like it. When I kill zombies, I want to kill them more with a bow, arrow, or guns. I don't see the fun in putting down traps for them to walk over. I like traps as a base defense, but not so much like in this kind of situation. Although it would be incredibly effective, not gonna lie. Alright, come on, guys. I was going to start the world over and just play for the next 4 days, or 6 days, until, you know, day 6 or whatever. And I think it would have been 5 days because you start off on day 1. But I was gonna do that, but I did the math, and it would take like 5 hours, guys. I literally do not have 5 hours. So it'll definitely be a quicker Let's Play, but it's not going to be instantaneous to day 6. Oh my goodness. Let's go back. Man, there's a lot of Zeds here. It's okay. It's a lot of experience. I just wish I could kill them a little quicker. Okay, come with the Papa. Oh, by the way, jars and stuff will stack up to like 500 now. I don't think regular water stacks any more than it did before, but jars and moldy, not moldy water, muddy water or whatever, you know, the dirty water, that'll all stack up to like 500, I believe. Alright, it did take Pummel Pete, man. I don't know why I'm not doing any damage. Oh, there he goes. Whoa! Swing and a miss! Swing and a miss again! Oh my goodness. So many Zeds. At least I'm getting a lot of experience, right? Oh, I'm also getting better at aiming. Alright, let's bring some of them this way. Starting to thin out the herd a little bit. Club you. Club you, bro. Club you right in your freaking temple. The crawlers are really annoying. A lot of people think the crawlers are annoying because they have a lot of hit points. They don't have a lot of hit points. It's just harder to hit them in the head. You gotta kind of duck to hit him in the head properly. There you go. Getting mad experience now, people. This is gonna make my day 7 horde really nasty, though. Your 7-day hordes are now based on a couple things: your level, your wellness. When was the last time you died? So yeah, if you do really well before your day 7 horde, you're in for a rough time. So what are you gonna do? What am I gonna do? Play worse? I can't do it. I just can't do it. It's not within my ability. So many sandwiches. And yeah, there's technically a use for the sandwiches now, but not really. I mean, whatever. Yeah, I guess you can make antibiotics. Maybe they'll make antibiotics more rare. Then there would definitely be a need for them. Now I'm getting some better frame rate, although I'm looking at the ground. Yeah, I don't know. I was getting great frame rate last episode, although there wasn't a lot of zombies. Maybe the zombies are what's causing the frame rate issues, which kind of sucks, because when the zombies are around is when you need the good frame rate. I mean, if you want us to have an active defense, if you want us to fight during the hordes, you got to give us a better frame rate than what we're getting. It's not fair to ask us. And, you know, the game's not optimized yet. I mean, they'll get there. They'll get there. I have faith. Axe. Let's make one of these. And we will scrap this one. And then we're going to make another. I usually like to have 2 axes on me. There we go. Alright, looking good. Looking good. We got a shotgun Messiah over there. We got cars. I've already got 2 wrenches. I think I saw a whatchamacallit. I think I saw a gas station in here too. And I think gas stations always have working workstations, whatever they're called, workbenches. Don't they? Or I'm pretty sure they do. Every gas station I ever saw has always had a workbench. So might as well grab this. Can use the leather. I want to have a lot of forges. Well, actually, I don't want to have 2. I'm only going to have 1 forge until I get spikes from my base. Until I get spikes from my base, I'm not really prepared for the screamers. I'm only going to have 1 forge. But I think tomorrow, the first thing I'm going to do is put down spikes around my base. Go get a lot of wood and put down spikes. You guys actually missed an episode. I didn't put it up. I recorded episode 6. And, you know, the update came out. So I had to start a new world. So no episode 6. That was when I put down spikes. And I started building the keeps. I did bring the torch with me, right? Oh yeah, they also made it. This is another funny thing in this update. They made it so you can't make torches with coal anymore. Which, I don't know, man. Like, I don't see a torch as really, like... I kind of see the torch as a necessity. We need light. I'm not a big fan of that one. Although, you know, whatever. We can get tallow pretty easily. And there's cooking pots everywhere to cook the tallow. So, not really that big of a deal, I guess. It's just... Was it really a big deal that we could get torches, guys? Like, you couldn't have it? You can't have that? I don't know. It just seems like a kind of a petty thing to want to balance. I mean, God forbid we can see. But, it's not a big deal. I can make torches, like, pretty easily. And you guys can, too. So, not really a big deal. It's just, I don't know. Alright. Already did those. This has been a terrible bookstore so far. Nah, that's a crappy gun, by the way. So don't be like, oh my god, Cage, what a great bookstore. No, the sawed-off shotgun's crap. At least last time I used it was. I like the pump shotgun. That book's not any good either. That's no good. Nothing. Give me some books, brah. Oh boy, it's been a long night. Oh man. I'm just going to show you what I've been doing all night so you've got a clue. I've gone ahead and spam crafted a bunch of shovels. I went ahead and got my weaponsmithing up to 220. And my toolsmithing is just about to hit 200 with this anvil. By the way, another little trick with the anvil is not only do you fill up the output slot, but you fill up your own inventory. When the anvil's done, you cancel the crafting, and then you get full experience anyway. Watch. 2, 1. See, it's stuck. It won't come out. It's got nowhere to go. My toolsmithing already went up, which is weird. I thought it goes up when you cancel it. But anyway, yeah, your toolsmithing goes up when that gets down to 0. So you can still cancel it and get everything you want back. I am going to turn this thing off. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to do with it. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to turn it off just yet. I'd like to get some tools out of this thing. 67, that sounds good. Let's go with 50. Alright, we're going to have that make us up some forged iron. And then we can make some tools. What is it? It's 20 per tool, right? So 40 would have been the better way to go. But whatever, we'll make a couple extras. And we're going to throw the shovels up here. We'll take those apart, dismantle them tomorrow night. And we're going to have some tools today, people. Alright, I did find a spike club while I was looting, and it's pretty good. Let's see what the entity damage is. Entity damage is 17, entity damage is 13. So it's still better than this reinforced club. I'll probably even repair it. There's no reason not to. It takes forged iron. Alright, so I've gone ahead and made a bunch of spikes. I think I'm going to make a bunch more. By the way, can anyone tell me what a scrap iron log spike is? I'm wondering if this is a mistake, because you see how all these other spikes have a description? Everything has a description. This has no description. I'm thinking this might be a mistake. I'm not really sure. If you guys have any clue about that, kindly let me know. That would be awesome. I'm not going to mess around with it, though, because I don't know what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and make... How many can I make of these? 102? Let's go ahead and make another 50 of these. And we want to get some spikes up around this base. First thing today, we can now go outside. So let's go outside and start getting some spikes up, shall we? Oh, you know what? Before I do anything, I want to make a claw hammer as well. In order to make a claw hammer, we are going to need more iron. So let me go ahead and first of all, let's put one anvil up there, and let's put one in there. And we're gonna make more forged iron, because I also want to make the claw hammer to upgrade the spikes with. We're only going to be upgrading the spikes to wood level, so we will take our iron out of our inventory, so we don't have to worry about that. And let's wait until the forged iron's done, so we get the claw hammer, and I'll see you in a minute. All right, guys, got a lot of spikes down. Claw hammers being made. There we go. We've also got a pickaxe, an axe, and a campfire being made behind there. And let's start upgrading these bad boys. This is also going to work my construction skill. Don't forget, if you want to get steel tools, and believe me, you definitely want to get steel tools, because you need to work your construction skill, and this is a great way to do it. I personally think I got to get cobblestones, too, for the walls here. I personally think that the small spikes are a bit of a waste, although I haven't tried them yet. You know, at 100 wood per one spike, I don't think I can afford the wood. I'd rather have these right now. Besides, from what I'm hearing, even if you want to use the small spikes, you usually use them as a damage dealer, like in front of your regular spikes. Like you put a couple rows of these, and then you'd put the regular spikes beyond that. So, I don't know. Also, how much is barbed wire cost now? Oh, 15 iron? Wow, that's actually quite cheap, isn't it? 15 iron. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. I thought it would take like forged iron, to be honest. The way they've been jacking up all the freaking cost of everything in this game, I figured forged iron would be quite a bit. We are gonna run out of wood, aren't we? Well, guys, when we run out of wood, I think I'm gonna call this one. I'm gonna get some wood off camera. I don't know what day it is next time I play, but it's definitely gonna not be today. I'm gonna do this whole day off camera. We're gonna have an accelerated season. Actually, I don't even know what I want to call this. Is this a different season? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out how I want to do the seasons, because they keep doing these updates. So I think I'm gonna do my seasons a little different for this experimental branch. And I think I know I've called the seasons 15.83, 15.88. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back on that a little bit, and I'm gonna start calling the seasons 15, maybe 0.1. I don't know. Like I don't want to get to I don't want to get to season 15.9. That would really suck. But I think I'm gonna start calling the seasons my own thing. Alpha 15 will be season 15. Alpha 15.83 will be season 15.1. 8 will be 15.2, and this will be 15.3. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So, and I gotta get some real tools, man, because this I gotta start getting my mining skill up. And your mining skill won't go up until you start using real tools. So, there we go. Goodbye for that tree. We got a deer over there. I think I'm gonna leave that deer alone just because I'm kind of in the middle of it right now. And let's continue going. I'm going to punch these. I could just place stuff down on top of this grass, but I'm actually going to need the grass because the keeps I'm going to be making. I did talk to you guys about the keeps, right? I explained to you how I'm pretty sure that was in episode 5. But, you know, I'm going to have the keeps, which are going to be on the outside of this multi-layer defense, and the keeps are going to be made out of cobblestone. So I'm going to need quite a bit of grass to make the cobblestone frames. You know, not a ton of grass, but a decent amount of grass. Also going to need some iron. I think today I'm going to get iron. And I'm probably not going to do much looting, honestly, till after day 7. I mean, I've already done some looting, but I don't think I'm going to do too much looting before day 7. This house is probably going to get in the way. Whatever. Maybe I can turn the house into a keep. I don't know. We'll see. Who knows? I'll probably have to restart by then. So, all right. Axe is almost done. There we go. We got a nice little pickaxe there. That is pretty sweet. And, yeah. So, had to start over. What are you going to do? Episode 1. I'm already on day 3. The next episode will be no earlier than day 4. And if I get some time, maybe I'll stream this today. I don't really know. Or tomorrow. I don't really know. So I'll try and stream it this weekend at some point and try and get ahead on it. But people are going to want me to play the sub-server as well. So, anyway, we are going to call this one here. That is going to be it for episode 1. I'll see you next time for episode 2. Till then, take it easy.